Hello and welcome to another walkthrough that I'm gonna do. It's of my favorite game of all time, The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. So I'm gonna do this in a fairly beginner-friendly way. I'm gonna try to follow the story events that happens through the game. I'm also interested in showing off a lot of the secret areas of the game, such as some caves up in Death Mountain and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to show off everything I know in this game, of this game. So it's been almost 4 years since I did anything that had commentary over it on this channel, which was my Super Metroid walkthrough done back in 2015. But I've been wanting to return and do more of this stuff for a long time, actually. I've had a lot of plans for this channel over the years, but I've never really done much about them. They've just kind of existed on paper. But in the recent months, I've seen a surge in views and subscribers and comments, which is really fun to see. It's great that something is kind of happening here, because this is a fairly old channel, and I've just kind of used this channel to upload primarily SSX stuff, and it's, you know, I get the occasional comment and the occasional subscriber, but again, in the recent months things have kind of picked up, and it's great to see, and that makes me want to do more stuff for this channel too. So I guess this is my first attempt after a long hiatus of doing something similar to the Super Metroid walkthrough. And yeah, I skipped over the story there, but either you could read it, or I can't skip this. Dang. Yeah, either you read that or you listened to my ramblings. Either way, let's start. I already have 3 files here, and I guess we're gonna go with the one named Link. So there we go. And yeah, not gonna read the text, I don't think. By the way, I am playing this on my Super Nintendo Mini, and I decided to fill up the black bars with something different. I don't know if it's distracting or whatever, but any thoughts about it, let me know. Anyway, we're gonna get the lantern, the lamp here. You can get the lamp at least 3 different places, I think. So you could skip it here and get it later. I guess there's no reason for that really, but it is possible to do so. And we can't really go anywhere. You'll have these guards that are stationed everywhere, and yeah, they just tell me to go home. So you will find that the only way you could go is this way. And this bush looks very suspicious. You pick it up, you'll uncover a hole. And here's our uncle. He has already failed. Alright, and that's how we get our first sword and shield. The fighter's sword and the fighter's shield. Both pretty weak. So you have these green guards right here. They will take 2 hits with the fighter's sword. I will probably refer to, when it comes to strength of the swords, I'll probably refer to the guards. So you have the green guards that will take 2 hits with the fighter's sword. And then you have the blue or purple guards. They will take 3 hits and then you have the red ones, and they take 4. So keep that in mind. So you could explore here if you want to. There isn't really much here. We just want to make it to the back of the castle. And by the way, these guys with the swords, they will charge at you. And then you have these guys with daggers, I guess, that you will only see in this area. And they will just walk around aimlessly. I don't think they even really look for you. Anyway, so here's our blue guard. That will take 3 hits, and he also holds a key. Right there. Here's the map that we could use if you want to. I'm probably not gonna look at the map much. I guess I could show it off if I remember how to get to the map. I think it's this button. Yeah. So you can see we have a couple of different floors, some basement floors. It's not a super big place, so. Oh, and by the way, you can use pots to kill enemies, and as you can see, 1 pot will kill these guys in 1 hit, which means that they are as strong as 3 hits with the fighter sword. So that's pretty cool. Have plenty of hearts if you take a hit or something like that. These guys, if you kind of walk up here a little bit, you can avoid fighting these guys. But you will have to fight this guy right here. And oh, by the way, we do have the spin attack, which yeah, just hold your sword, let it charge up, and then release, and it will do double damage. So as you can see, if I hit this guy with a spin attack and then hit him with a regular attack, he will die. So you can also hit an enemy twice with a spin attack. If you like, if I would have pushed this guy into a corner and spun right here, maybe he probably would have died from that. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Could be good, could be useful. Anyway, we're just gonna continue down. And there isn't really much here, so let's just continue. Oh, and by the way, we got the boomerang. Here I go, forgetting to mention things. Yeah, the boomerang stuns enemies and will pick up items for you. This guy in particular, he won't really travel very far, but we will upgrade that and get a better one later. You have this ball and chain trooper here. You can fight him with your sword, which I think take 8 hits, but you can also use 2 pots and kill him in 2. So there we go. Here's the big key. It will open up, well, big chest primarily, but in this case it will open up this lock right here. And here is Princess Zelda. Yes, I understand. A secret path, and so this chest would have held the lantern, and the chest we found near our uncle would have also held the lantern, I think, if we didn't get it the first time through. But anyway, so now we're escorting Zelda, and we're just gonna have to make our way back. So I know I'm kind of just explaining the very basics of a Zelda game, but you know, there might have been people out there that have never played this, and with the SNES Mini, a lot more people will get the chance to, so you never know. You could do this. It's kind of fun to watch them fall to their deaths. We can just ignore this guy now. Don't have to fight him. You could if you want to, but right, and I like to use the pots here to maybe clear the room a bit. You could use your boomerang to stun that guy if you want to. You have a lot of different methods of attacking and dealing with enemies in this game, which makes it really fun. The inventory screen is quite big, has a lot of different items in it. So yeah, you can play this game in many different ways. Anyway, we just need to come up to the throne room here. And yes, I do have a light. I guess if you didn't pick up the lamp, These next areas would be pitch black, I think, but now you can see the effects of the lantern, but we can also light torches like this, and it will light up the room for us. We also have the rats in here. They are incredibly annoying, and don't be surprised if I take hit after hit in here, because they're so unpredictable and so annoying to deal with. I usually don't light up these rooms, but for the sake of the walkthrough, I'm gonna do it to show them off. We have ropes here. They will charge at you if they see you, just like in the original. And then we have keys right here, or bats, as a normal person would call them. Okay. So the thing about rats is that they can drop tons of money, and we're gonna need a lot of money for this game if you want to do everything. So oh, and by the way, if you didn't know, the rupees, the red one here is worth 20. The blue ones are worth 5, and then green ones are worth 1. So, and there is a system to it, to how the drop system works. And if you kill plenty of rats, by the way, the rat that has the key here will always be in this part of the room when you enter. So you could go there right away and you will find him, so you don't have to look around too much. But yeah, if you keep killing rats, you will eventually get, well, you're almost guaranteed, I think, a red rupee, at least one red rupee drop in this first section here, and it could help out quite a bit. We also have these cracked walls here, which we can break later in the game. Not now though, but we'll come back here. Ow. Yeah, and these guys, as you'll see, when you take damage, it won't show up in your hearts. That's because they deal 1/4 of damage instead of a half. So I will. So we have 2 switches. Which one do we pull? If we pull this one, we'll get assaulted by ropes. Ow. Oh jeez. Oh my god, I'm doing really bad now. I don't know why. It's a good thing these guys drop hearts. The rats won't drop hearts, by the way. So be wary of that. Yeah, this is the right one. It will always be the right one. The right one is the right one instead of the left one. So, and here we are at Sanctuary. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna grab my heart here, and I think I'm actually gonna stop here. Seems like a good place to stop. So in the next episode, we're gonna go to Kakariko Village and find the Elder and see where to go from there. So thanks for watching, and see you on the next episode. Bye.